Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Welcome to 2K Sports in the NBA. I'm your host, Damon Bruce. Wednesday night in the NBA, it's the Utah Jazz going up against the Atlanta Hawks. And that's it for us in the studio. To call all the action, let's go out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, this is the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, checking out Michael Conley. What can we see here, you think?
You know, we've seen a lot of change in terms of what Mike Conley can do each year on the floor. He started out, didn't really have much of a jump shot, really improved in that area. Now he's playing with so much confidence that no matter what the circumstance during the game, he believes he can get the job done.
And one of the biggest ways he's made contributions to his team is by taking the ball away from the opponents. I mean, he's excellent with anticipation and quickness and tenacity, particularly at the point of attack.
The Hawks still playing on their home court in this one. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season. Last season, they had the upper hand in the series, going 3-1 against these guys.
And, of course, two teams in opposite conferences. They're only going to play twice, one on each team's floor.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Griffin kicks to Conley. Hawks passing it around. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, guys, you look back to their last game, he was off from the charity stripe all night long.
And you wonder if that's not still on his mind today.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Both free throws good from Gobert. Also talking about, just the lack of meetings between these two teams from different conferences, and probably isn't a whole lot of hostility between them, not a lot of emotion, at least right now. All that being said, Clark, it still makes you think for a very interesting matchup.
I'd say so. I mean, these West versus East contests give us a chance to see the style differences between the conferences, which are sometimes much more pronounced than you might think.
That's a real good point, because there are different feel, different kind of players, ways rosters are made up, and so on.
No question about it. I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Kuzma. He's guarded by Rivers. Back to Conley. Conley off the pick from Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks again can't hit.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Hayward passes to Lillard. And he banks in the layup.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 5. Conley off the pick from Gobert. They set the pick. Here's McCollum. Good on the shot.
The first bucket for this offense, 1 of 4 to start the game.
So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, that was a strange game. Very shaky defensive performance by their opponent, but hey, they took advantage of it.
Yeah, I'd go along with that. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard as they should have. That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively, limit his easy chances inside.
He used that pick just right. And it's a tie ball game.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Rivers kicks to Lillard. He feeds it to Rivers. No good on the 3. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Conley dishes to McCollum. Pulls it up. And again, it's Atlanta. Lillard with it. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Lakers. The feed to Collins. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Collins has got his first basket of the night. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Look, Kevin, the head coach for the Jazz gave me just a couple of moments to catch up with him. I asked him how he was going to slow down Blake Griffin in this one, and he told me, any way we can. He went on to add that he didn't really have any one answer for Blake because he is such a dynamic player, adding, you see the dunks in the highlight reels, but he can hurt you in a lot of other ways as well. Really, we just have to throw everything we can his way. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's blocked by Gobert. Here's Rivers. And a miss there on the triple. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against Milwaukee.
And it was so important for their bench to come in and play well in that game. I thought that was critical to the victory.
Well, they got contributions up and down the roster, and that's what you need. Everybody who stepped on the floor contributed.
Here's Lillard after the three-pointer from McCollum. Hayward can't hit. Here's Kuzma. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Deflects the pass. Now here's McCollum. He had 16 points in the win against Milwaukee.
Did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too.
Dishes it to Conley. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Well, he's got to be disappointed with his team's play over the course of this run. And, thus the timeout. You got to talk things over, try to get back into the game.
Something has to change for them as they haven't looked good at all during this run. So a timeout is appropriate here.
Now let's step back and have a look at the top passing teams in the NBA this season. Number 5, the Hawks.
You know, a team that shares the ball freely will create opportunities for the right player to score more times than not. They don't have to force it. Everybody recognizes that if they move and get open, the ball will find them.
Now, here's Lillard. Right now averaging 25 points a game. Hawks on D. They have a 9-point lead. Here is Hayward. Over by Conley. It's stolen by Gobert.
That was really a gift there. A nice steal, but probably a pass that shouldn't have been made in the first place.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Rivers kicks to Lillard. Passes it to Collins. To stop the drought. And that one hits back iron. The Hawks leading by 9. Unloads. Rebounded by Hayward.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Shot off the pick. It's rebounded by Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be. Now, I'll tell you what, they've been a step slow here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they're allowing too many open shots. They seem a little sluggish to me.
Russell, he's checked in for the Jazz. So, it's Utah now. 11-point game. Here's Collins, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Vincent's checked in for Atlanta. That one misses for Collins. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. He kicks it to McCollum. Pass to Gobert. Here's Vincent, defended by Lillard. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 9. Lillard, right side. Can't hit. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Cullen passes to Griffin. They get it again. Gobert. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And one other thing about him that you shouldn't fail to appreciate is the presence and impact he has defensively. He can lock you up and wear you down, and that effect really carries over to the rest of the guys.
And there's the pass to Vincent. Lillard comes with the double team from downtown. No good from Vincent.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Rivers dishes to Russell. Goes up on the high post. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Boy, the 3-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, I do too, and I think they're also getting some good looks in transition, doing a nice job of running the floor.
They throw good, Russell. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks leading by 6. John, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Gabriel. Back to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Utah.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
The Hawks shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Passes it to Vincent. The 3. No luck. Jazz trail by 4. Outside, Russell lets it fly. Utah the rebound. Lets it go with the three. Shot is off. And it's the Hawks ball. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Beverly. Here's Vincent. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul. Mans passes to Vincent. He's with the steal. Here's Beverly. Beverly's got his first points in this one. 1:58 left in the first quarter.
We're not too far along in the basketball season right now, so let's see how the Jazz have done so far in the league stats. 10th in steals, 12th in free throw percentage, and they're in the top half of the league distributing the basketball as well. Not too shabby, room for improvement, but acceptable.
What they try to do, Clark, is pressure the ball. I mean, you talked about the steals per game, and that's very difficult for the offensive team.
Here's Vincent, defended by Beverly. Vincent's shot is good. 1:25 left to play in the first. Here's Beverly. Russell kicks to Beverly. Jazz passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Hawks leading. Pass to Vincent. With the lead pass. And stolen by Russell. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And Beverly kicks to Russell. He dishes it to Beverly. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Russell, good on the three-point shot. Russell's got 12 points in the game.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
A pass to Vincent. Here's the three, and that one's good.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Here's Beverly. Feeds to Russell. Lets the three fly. They get the rebound. Here's Hardaway. There's the block. Number 31. Off target from three-point range. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Hawks on top. They're up by 2. Stay with us as we...
Coming up this Friday.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
They've got Gordon, and it's Mack in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Second shot opportunity. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Hayes has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Jazz. Pass to Gabriel. Kicks to Mack. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
Here's Burke. They set the screen. The dish now to Hayward. He feeds it to Russell. There's the triple. Utah the rebound. Number 31. Drills the three-pointer.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Passes to Avdia. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Hayward.
That's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
And that one's good. Burke. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, from the look on his face, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. He's going to come out of the game right now and get that thing checked out.
And the Hawks making a change here. Conley's checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside Gordon. Pass to Gabriel. Defended by Hayward. Gabriel's shot's good.
You know, the more shots like that he hits guys, the more he's going to forget the pain he's playing through. Sometimes shot making can give you that added boost of adrenaline.
Russell kicks to Burke. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Orlando. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Hawks, 2 games back.
Seeing where the Hawks are, I tell you what, they've come out of the gates quite impressively here, and it's a bit of a surprise considering how they played a year ago.
Yeah, and if they keep playing like this, I think they've got a chance to make some serious noise in the playoffs. I mean, they've got to be very encouraged.
Pass to Avdia. And there's the feed to Mack. He passes to Conley. Dishes to Mack. No good on the triple. Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
But one thing you got to watch out with him, he loves that corner 3. And that's the easiest 3 on the court, the shortest distance, about 22 feet. That's his sweet spot.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. He kicks it to Gordon. Gordon off a pick from Gobert. Gordon dishes to Mack. From outside, off the mark. Utah leading. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
And, you know, for the Wizards, that's a game they really like to have.
Collins, a screen on Conley. 6 to shoot. Griffin with the steal. And here's Conley. 26 points for him last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, he picked his spots in that game, too, Kevin, because I thought he not only did a nice job scoring, but setting up his teammates as well.
Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, that number could easily go up to double digits before this game is over.
He dishes it to Mack. Puts up a 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mack's got 6.
It was a slow start for him, but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
Now Burke, right now averaging 7 points a game. Gets it to go. Burke's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
Outside Conley. There's the pass to Mack. To the inside. Out to Conley. And stolen by Burke. Feeds it to Hayward. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
The Jazz working the ball around now.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Kicks it to Mack. Back to Conley. Nails the 16-footer. Conley's got 9 points. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
The dish to Rivers. He feeds it to Burke. Puts it up. Offensive rebound. Here's Collins. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
And so Collins nails both of them. Atlanta with the ball. Outside Conley. Passes it to McCollum. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And here's a look at some of the most multi-dimensional players in the NBA. Not only can they pass, they can fill it up. The highest scoring point guards this season. Damian Lillard third.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in the league. To see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, it's wacko. That's sort of the era we're in right now, though. A point guard who consistently takes things into his own hands is far more common than it used to be. Some people may not like it, but that's the way of the modern NBA. Change is inevitable, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Collins. The Jazz again can't hit it.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Kuzma. And he hits the jump shot. Now it's a 4-point Hawks lead.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Here's Lillard. Soft touch off the glass.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
And Griffin backs in. Pass to Conley. Here's Kuzma.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Off target with his 3. Burke, the pass to Lillard. Makes the lead pass. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Griffin sets the screen for Conley. Fires the 3. Collins grabs the miss. Utah's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Rivers. The Jazz have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club, right around 78% as a team.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
That one is off. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for Burke. And he sinks the second. Hawks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Dishes to McCollum for the 3. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
It's still early on in the new basketball season for Atlanta. Here's where they sit in the NBA stats. 1st in three-point shooting, 5th in assists, and they also show up as a top 5 team in steals. Young, aggressive, and athletic, getting into the passing lane.
And you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is 1st in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly.
Here's Collins. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside. They're just over 80% from the line now. Much better than what they shot in the first.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Vincent. He has 5. And too long on the shot.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Back to Young. And the is good. And the Jazz lead by 4.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
On defense, Utah. No coverage that time. 11 points in the game.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. And those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
The 1-2 punch, you gotta love it.
The feed to McCollum. Griffin fires the 3. That's good. Griffin's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at them, they've not been able to take that shot away.
That is good.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Hawks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now the pass to Vincent. Here's Gobert. Some solid defense from Damian Lillard. He kicks to Rivers. Young outside. A 3-ball. Atlanta with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Vincent, defended by Lillard. Pass to Gobert. Good defensive work there by Young.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
He dishes it to Rivers from outside the arc, and that one's good. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
Atlanta making some changes. Nance comes in for Blake Griffin. Hardaway is subbed in for Gobert. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We take a look at the Suns. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out Utah, right now, quite a ways down below.
I think for the Jazz, I mean, they've had a heck of a time of it from day one this season. I mean, it's still way too early to start writing their obituary, but they have struggled.
Well, they have, Clark, and you're right, this season is so long that there's plenty of time to turn things around, but now would be a pretty good time to start.
Rivers, and here's what's up coming out for the Hawks. They host the 76ers after this game. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Philadelphia game turns out, guys.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good.
The main thing there was that he got them a 2-possession lead despite the 1 miss.
McCollum with the ball, picked up by Rivers, fires from deep, and there's McCollum. That's good, and that's his from Hardaway. And that's now 10 points for C.J. McCollum.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
41 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the basket by Lillard. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
Look at the night for McCollum. 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Both free throws good for McCollum. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Collins kicks to Young. Rivers. Nice ball movement by Utah. Inside, puts up the baby hook. And Utah again with the bucket.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
McCollum, no good. Here's Lillard. Takes the three. And the Jazz, another three.
You know, the first thought from the defense there was to protect the rim, so that's why he was open for that transition three.
And the first half ends in a close one.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's been great basketball going on for the
Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Really an incredible game so far from McCollum.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. And I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah. Hayward out there with Collins. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Damian Lillard. Jazz leading by 5. And blocked. Lillard against Conley. Conley off the pick from Gobert. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Hawks.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Now here's Rivers, defended by McCollum. Lillard dishes to Rivers. The Jazz with another miss.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here in the second half.
Feeds it to McCollum. That's in there. Conley with the assist. 16 points for C.J. McCollum. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. There's a screen. Lillard attacking. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And the Jazz lead by 3. Conley kicks to Griffin. Back to Conley. Lock at 6. Back to Griffin. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Kuzma. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Jazz leading by 3. Down low. Nahi. He passes to Rivers. Lillard outside. Kicks it to Hayward. Hits it from three-point range. Hayward's got 9.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
That's good. 13 points for Mike Conley.
And he's doing all he can to keep his team in the game. Hasn't missed a single shot.
Now that we have the chance to show you the teams in the top of the NBA in steals this year. Number 5, the Hawks.
Yeah, you can't make a lazy pass against this club. I mean, they'll turn it into a steal nearly every single time.
Collins passes to Lillard. There's the dish to Rivers. Nahi. He feeds it to Rivers. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 4. Conley with it. Lillard picks him up. Three-pointer. Collins grabs the miss.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Lillard attacking. Pass to Collins. Dishes it to Hayward. 16 feet away, and the shot is good. Hayward's got 11 points.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Rivers with it. He's got 7. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
And here's Hayward. He's got 11. Griffin with the steal. Goes up on the block. Almost, but it rolls out. Jazz leading by 6. Lillard, right side. Here's Russell. And he hits the jump shot. Russell's got 14 points for the game. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. McCollum kicks to Matt. A good-looking shot from the wing. Here's Lillard. 12 points for him. Pass to Hayward. Fires it up. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And the shot is good.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Matt. He's got 8. Great touch on the 16-footer. Max got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Nahi. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Jazz?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
And the Jazz making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. The Hawks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Gabriel, defended by Hayward. From deep. They get it back. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
You know, we didn't see too many plays like that when they were digging this hole for themselves.
Now, maybe they'll start making up for it now.
It's all about effort and energy and anticipation, and they're finally getting some of that.
And the Hawks making a change here. Gordon's checked in, and Russell gets it to go.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Matt. He's got 10. Pass to Gabriel. There's the feed to Matt. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gabriel, defended by Hayward. Collins grabs the miss.
I think the lead they've built here, guys, is in large part due to what they've done on the boards.
Absolutely. I mean, they have a plus 10 advantage in rebounds, and they've been in total control of the backboard.
Rebounded by Sean. The Hawks trail by 7. The pass to Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got 5 points now in the quarter. Utah's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now, here is Russell. 16 points for him. Another miss by Utah. He kicks it to Matt. And again, it's Atlanta.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Here's Russell. Number 31. No good from outside.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
There's to the free throw line.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that strip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
And it's tied up with that one. Jazz shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Now Russell, averaging 22 points a game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Avdia. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Jazz shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Utah. Here's Beverly to the paint. Collins kicks to Beverly. Passes it to Russell. He dishes it to Beverly. The Jazz working the ball around now. Clock is at 3. Here's Collins. No good, unable to end this run. EMMAN has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Here's Avdia. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Feeds it to Russell. Rivers. Najee. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
This one for 3. There's the bucket. Good. 5 points in the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Gordon against Russell. And it's Gordon missing.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Russell dishes to Beverly. Najee. He passes it to Rivers. Baseline try. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
He's missing a lot of shots out here. Offensively, he just has not been able to produce in this quarter.
And the basket by McCollum. Jazz trail by 5. Najee defended by McCollum. Russell, good on the triple. Russell's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
McCollum with the ball. 18 points for him. There's the pick. And Atlanta again with the bucket. 1:32 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Russell. 19 points in the game. Kicks it to Rivers. 5 on the clock. The dish to Beverly. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Some teams live and die by the 3. Let's check out the best. The Hawks, number 1.
You know, unlike some of the other team statistics, there are a few key guys who have helped get them to the top of the leaderboard more than other teams. I mean, this is an outstanding three-point shooting team. They take advantage of their strengths by getting good looks from behind the arc.
Collins grabs the miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Rivers passes to Russell. Beverly. Back to Russell. He feeds it to Collins. Backs him down. The jump hook. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
29 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Gabriel. Avdia. Outside Gordon. Charity swipe shot. Shot misses. Nice D from Russell. Here's Beverly. Russell inside. Off the left rim and out. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one.
Friday, November 11th.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by Hayward. Hayward's got his third rebound tonight. And for the Jazz, we've got Burke. Austin Rivers is out there with Hayward. Then it's Russell. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. He misses the free throw. And the Jazz making a change here. And the second free throw, good. The Hawks leading. Here's McCollum. Pass to Gobert. Kuzma, defended by Hayward. Clock at 6. Dishes it to McCollum. Shoots the 3. That's good. McCollum's got 23.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Austin Rivers is out there at Patrick Beverly. Then it's Collins, and it's Hayward. No good from Beverly. The Hawks leading by 4. The feed to McCollum. Pulls up on the wing. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Wow, he is just on fire.
Yeah, give him the ball and get out of his way. Let him do his thing.
And Beverly kicks to Rivers. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Hayward, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
Here's Mack. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Hayward dishes to Rivers. Again, the Jazz score. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Kuzma, defended by Hayward. 4 on the shot clock. Launches it. Shot is off. So Utah will take it the other way. The pass to Rivers. He kicks to Beverly. He dishes it to Hayward. Passes it to Beverly. Rivers. Offline with his 3.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just 1 3-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Feeds to Beverly. Kicks to Hayward. Jacks up a 3. That's good. Hayward's got 10 points here in the second half.
Second 3-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
Atlanta calls timeout. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Nate McMillan had some words for his team. With a deficit as we approach the final buzzer, he stayed upbeat, saying, listen, we can battle back, fellas. Just stay with me. I need all-out effort here, and we can bring it home. Fellas?
Pass to Gobert. They double him with Russell, and Gobert kicks to McCollum. He passes to Vincent. And the pass to Gobert. Here's Vincent. Out to Nance. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And the Jazz making a change here. Lillard's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Jazz trailed by 5. Russell kicks to Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 15 points for Damian Lillard.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Doubled by Hayward. Passes to Avdia.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Gobert, defended by Lillard. Launches a 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
For 3, Hayward can't get it to go.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
No good from Vincent. Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The dish to Russell. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. To tie it up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Lillard has been playing really well. 15 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Yeah, when he's been able to get squared up and get a good look at the basket, it seems like everything's been going in.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. The Hawks making a switch here. That one drops. He ties it up.
Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Here's Vincent, defended by Lillard. He feeds it to McCollum. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now Hayward. Lillard, the pass to Russell. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Hawks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Drops in the tray. And the Hawks lead by 3.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Lillard dishes to Russell. Hayward kept alive. Now he misses the layup.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
McCollum off a pick from Gobert. Here's Kuzma. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Lillard from outside gets it to go. Lillard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, as long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll continue firing away.
And they are dropping for him. What a game he's having from deep.
Here's Gobert. No good. And it's Utah the other way. Russell kicks to Collins. Lays out. But they'll get another chance.
Nice job on the offensive glass.
Lillard outside. Puts the lead pass in front of him.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Atlanta. Conley now comes in for Vincent. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's the screen. McCollum kicks to Gobert. Pass to Conley, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. They've got the Wizards ahead of them for the next game. It's in Washington. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Man, I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that 76ers game. Should be a good one.
Conley against Lillard. Lillard left side. Dishes it to Hayward. 5 to shoot. High, arcing shot. Here's Collins. An easy 2 points on the layup. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Conley's shot is off. Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. To the middle, here's Collins, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Here's Kuzma. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Lillard outside. Now the feed to Russell. He kicks to Hayward. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Gobert. Atlanta's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Can't connect from short range.
After fighting back into it, they had a chance to tie this thing up.
And I love it. They are not going away. They've brought it close right now.
Here's Kuzma. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And so it's Utah here with the ball. They lead by 1. Collins, a screen on Conley. Here's Russell. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Russell's got 21.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Pocket 4. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. McCollum's got 10 points in the quarter. Utah with the ball. It's a 1-point game. And the Jazz call time here.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Here's Lillard. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Lillard's got 12 points in just the second half.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Conley kicks to Griffin. Out to Conley to tie it up. Atlanta gets it back. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
I think sort of just playing this one out now as they get the last rebound. They really haven't had much success today controlling the missed shot.
And it's tied up with that one. You said it, Clark. They haven't really played competitively enough to stay in this game, yet they've been out-rebounded throughout.
Well, they haven't completely out-hustled them under the boards today, and that's a concern. I mean, rebounding, as we've talked about many times, Kevin, is about effort and attitude, and we just haven't seen it here.
Offensive rebound, Kuzma. Yes, the go-ahead bucket. 24 points for him.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense, and that's a good strategy when you're on top.
And the shot is good.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Atlanta calls timeout. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Russell. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Conley sets a screen for McCollum. He dishes it to Conley. Pass to Gobert. From 11 feet away. Rebound, Utah. Hayward's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Feeds to Lillard. Kicks it to Rivers. Jazz passing it around.